In this slide, we are going to see about basics of Python programming. What are things we are used in that basics in Python programming language? The structure of Python programs is, see this picture. So the main programs contains modules. Modules consist of functions and libraries and statements. It may be a simple statement or compound statements, and expressions contains operators with operands and objects also. It's a data model. And Python characters set. So characters are recognized by Pythons. It's used only the traditional ASCII character, American Standard Code information interchange character set. But the latest Python versions recognize the Unicode character set also. ASCII character is a subset of that Unicode character sets. It consists of letters uppercase A to Z and lowercase a to Z, digit 0 to 9, and special symbols, all symbols available in the keyboard. White spaces also included, and other code characters, Unicode characters also included. And so we see tokens. Tokens nothing but the smallest individual unit in a program. It consists of keywords, identifiers, variables, constants, literals, and operators. Keywords also reserved words in Python, not only Python, in every language keywords are reserved words. We can't use the keywords as a variable name, function names, or any other identifier. It's very case sensitive. And 33 keywords available in Python 3. These are the examples for keywords. An identifier is nothing but a name given to that entities. For example, you can give the class name, function name, or variable name. That is called identifier. It is used to differentiate one entity from another one. Rules for writing identifiers in Python programming. So identifiers we can write a combination of lowercase, uppercase, digits, and underscore. And the names must be start with either underscore or alphabet, not digit. So example, one variable is invalid because start with number 1, so it's invalid. And keywords, the reserved words we can't use as a identifiers, and we can't use any special symbol except underscore. And identifier, there is no limit any length in Python. And some additional naming conventions is there. And in Python, class names start with only uppercase letters, others start with lowercase. And if you start that identifier with a single leading underscore means it indicates it's a private. Suppose if it's lead with two underscore means it indicates strong private identifier. And if it end with two trailing underscore, any identifier in Python, then it indicates it's a special name. And next, Python variables. Variables is a named locations which is used to store data in computer memory. Then only further we can process the data. And every variable must have a unique name that is called identifier. Variable can hold the different data types values in Python only. And variable initializations happen automatically when we assign the value to the variables. So we can assign the value for the particular variable using that operator equals symbol assignment operator. So the example one, website equal to apple.com, and it's printed through the print functions print of a website. So in this first example, apple.com will be printed. And next we can change this value of the variables. First I assign that string value apple.com to the variable website. And next I'm changing the program iz.com, another one string value. So the variable website. Now I give the print website mean it will print that only the current string value program iz.com only. And the next example, we can assign the multiple values to the multiple variables. See here example a comma b comma c is equal to 5 comma 3.2 comma hello. So the 5 is assigned to the variable a and 3.2 will be assigned to b and hello will be assigned to the c. So we can now if we print and check we can get the result 5 3.2 hello will be printed. And another example, to assign the same value to the different variables at a time. See here x equal to y equal to z equal to same. So here all the three variables hold the values same only. If you print x, y, z, it will print only same. And next is the literals. Literals is it may be a number, text, and it will be stored in the variables. It's a constant one. And there are two type of literals, numeric and string literal. Numeric is our unchangeable one, immutable one. Integer means it will be a whole number, either positive or negative you can give, but without decimal. And second one is float. You can give it the decimal values we can use for the float data type. You can scientific notation, you can start with e also, the power of 10 value. And the third one is a complex data type. It's also numeric literals. It holds that real with imaginary part. For this integer x equal to 1 the whole number and y is equal to 2.8 is a float value, and then is the z is equal to 5j, that is a imaginary number end with j. And if you want to check the type of any variable or object in Python, we can use the function type. See, if we print a type of x, and means it indicates that it returns int because x holds the value integer. Likewise, type of y we are printing means it will return float, and type of z means it will return the complex. So, and some other literals examples given. Binary literals, that is 0 or 1's values. How we can identify a binary literal means start with 0b, and b hold normal decimal values, and c it's octal because the values start with 0 o, letter o, and hexadecimal means it indicates x start with 0x, so t is called hexadecimal value. And float value is a it holds a decimal value 8.5, and then e indicates a scientific notation value 10 power value, so 1.5 e2 means that indicates 1.5 to 10 power 2 values also is there. And complex literals, x is equal to 3.14j. Complex means it holds the two parts, real and imaginary part. Here there is no real part, only the imaginary part 3.14 because it's end with j, so imaginary part. Now I'm printing the value a comma b comma c comma d, so that value a b c d value will be printed in that decimal value, even though it's given binary octal hexadecimal, it will be converted into the decimal format and then it will be printed. And float value, is printed as well. Float 1, float 2 values will be printed. 1.5 into 10 power 2 is multiplied and then it will be printed as 150. And x value printed, and x dot image means imaginary part alone printed 3.14, and x dot real means here there is no real value, so 0 value is printed. And a string literals, string source enclosed by either single quotes or double quotes. So example, hello enclosed by single quote, that's also string, and enclosed by double quote, that's also called a string only. And there are few functions we are going to see for strings. So first one is, if you want to access that particular element from string means we can use this square bracket. See here, a equal to hello is assigned. If you want to access the first position letter, so we can give a square bracket 1. String starting position is 0, so 0th position letter h is there, so print AF1 means E will be printed. And substring means to obtain the setup character from the given strings. See here the example B, hold the value world, and print B of 2 colon 5 means start position 2 to end position 5 minus 1 4. So 2 to 4 characters. Second position to fourth position character will be printed. And strip functions is used to remove the spray space beginning to end. So hello before also basis there, world afterwards also basis there, it will be removed. And length function is used to return the length of the strings, how many characters in the string. So notice here, comma space also is considered as character. Everything is a character only. What are things placed between the quotes? It's all assumed as a character only. Lower function is used to convert that capital letter into small letters. And its upper functions is to convert that lower letter to upper letter. And replace functions is to replace a string with another strings. See here, hello world is a string and it will be replaced here, capital H is replaced by J. And split function is used to split the string into many substrings based on that separators what we are given. See here, hello world is a string and splitted based on comma, so we return the two separate word, hello another one word and world is another word. So constants means it's a type of variables, its value will not be changed throughout the program. We can declare each constant usually in a modules only. So modules means it's a separate Python file which hold that variables or function within that, and it will be imported to another one file. So the module we can declare a constant as a capital letter. See here example, constant at py. Here pi value is 3.14 and gravity value 9.8. Just vary value alone assigned is a constant. This one is going to import it in the file main.py, another one Python file. So that Python file, a constant.py file, we are importing here through this import statement. Then only we can access that pi and gravity value in the main file. So after importing, just if you are printing constant.py means that 3.14 value will be printed, as well as 9.8 also printed by the second print statement. Thank you.